What's up, y'all? Today we're reacting to new Ghostface details, so let's go ahead and check it out. Their leaks, data mines, hints, etc. through True Underdog. If you don't know him, go check it out. I mean, he obviously has dope content. And to the 3 people that actually watched this video, I appreciate y'all too. Let's get it.
Did you know a NetherRealm developer put their cat in the game? Because I didn't know that, but it's adorable. Today we have a little bit more news about Ghostface in Mortal Kombat 1, because the NetherRealm developers just can't stop teasing us. We learned.
Alright, so let's see what they says. It says, I wonder if the way Dewey dies is going to be a brutality. And awesome. Okay. Alright, so they have something
about his new finishing move and also get teased about his animality one more time. And on top of that, there's some extra stuff I want to discuss about Mortal Kombat 1 too. Because another day means more Mortal Kombat 1 news. I'm covering it all the time on this channel, so if you want to...
He literally is every day.
And I want to start off with the most interesting stuff first. Ghostface's brutality. That's right, a NetherRealm developer just spilled the beans on one of Ghostface's brutalities. But wild. Of course, seeing is believing. It all began with Fallen Falcon 13, who tweeted, "I wonder if the way Dewey dies is gonna be a brutality for Ghostface." To which a NetherRealm developer, Stephanie Brownback, responded, "Sure would be an awesome animation to have in there somewhere, right?" And for me personally, that's all the confirmation I need, because keep in mind, a NetherRealm developer...
Because I mean, they have Johnny Cage with the car, they're definitely gonna have Ghosty with the...
chose to respond to this tweet in particular. And I don't think there's any reason to do that unless you want to hint that the brutality is in fact going to be in the game for Ghostface. And right now, I would love to show you that exact scene where Dewey is killed, but I can't because YouTube police would come after me really hard. So instead, I'll just explain what happens verbally. The guy gets gutted. Like, we're talking vertical C-section, below the belly button, then all the way up to the bottom of the...
If you're a Scream fan, you know exactly what he's talking about. If you haven't seen Scream, just please go check it out.
The ribcage, which kind of is Ghostface's signature move. Even all the way back in the very first Scream movie, the Ghostface killers describe how you gut somebody specifically, which is foreshadowing that they are the Ghostface murderers. And to anyone new on this channel, yes, I said murderers. It's already been confirmed in Mortal Kombat 1 that Ghostface will have 2 characters.
Which is crazy. I don't know like how it's gonna work with that essence, like a noob aspect or a puppet aspect, but he seems like he'll be easier than a puppet type character though.
Now know that for a fact thanks to his recent gameplay teaser, and a lot of fans already did theorize that Ghostface would come in too. But even so, it's nice to know for sure now that Ghostface will have his own built-in cameo, which is funny because every character already has a cameo, so I guess Ghostface just gets to have 2, similar to Kenshi. However, real quick before I forget, this gameplay trailer actually shows off a buff for Stryker that I missed, and in fact, I haven't seen anybody else talk about this.
So there is an update.
But in this trailer, if you watch closely, you can combo after Stryker's grenades, which has not been possible for a while. When the game first came out, yes, Stryker could do this, throw the grenades, and you could combo after them. But as a result, everybody just played Stryker, so the developers nerfed it to have a bit more variety with the cameo picks. However, according to this new gameplay teaser from Ghostface, Stryker is getting that ability back, so now you can combo into and after his grenade toss, which is a very big buff, and if any Peacemaker fans are watching, that's a big buff for your character. Because before Stryker got nerfed, he paired with Peacemaker like peanut butter and jelly. The 2 were a great combination. And now that Stryker's being buffed and getting his grenade combos back, guess what? Peacemaker's gonna get a nice buff too as a result. But real quick, as you all know, I love making these videos interactive, so let me know in the comments section, what do you think Ghostface's other brutalities are going to be? And feel free to get creative. For me personally, I want at least one brutality where Ghostface trips and falls onto the opponent before killing them, because in the films, he's rather goofy, and that's because he's a regular person.
Yes, he has dark humor. It is a person at the end of the day. And yes, he's mad goofy and in Scary Movie. So the hot take is for me is that Ghostface in Scary Movie is drastically popular than the actual movie itself. When Scary Movie first came out and Scream, a lot of people leveraged their way to Ghostface as in Scary Movie, hence why everybody wants that What's Up mask. Scream is an amazing series. But Scary Movie really mainstreamed the hell out of Ghostface because they did so well with Ghostface in that movie. Like, they literally portrayed Ghostface in that movie, because when movies come out like that, it's more known for parodies, but it was so good as like relating to the movie Scream and being hilarious as hell, dark humor wise, that it almost feels like it was just an initial character, like, because you could be played by just any type of human. So they were able to just iterate this parody and make Ghostface seemed like it was an actual Scream movie, Scary Movie. So it was so dope, man. I love the way they did Scary Movie. Possibly one of the best parodies in history to this day.
wearing a mask they can barely see out
because
of. Not to mention
Ghostface is literally mainstream in my opinion due to Scary Movie, and I grew up with both, especially like my age now. I'm older, so like I grew up with both Scream, OG Scream, and actual Scary Movie 1. I still think Scary Movie 1 put Ghostface on the map way more than Scream ever did. That's just my opinion because they did so well with it.
he's running in a dress, right? So tripping is very easy. If you don't believe me, check out this clip. Yeah, I don't think that was planned. It looked way too painful and unintentional, but my point is, killing somebody in the Ghostface costume is difficult, and the movie directors wanted to show that, which is why Ghostface is constantly tripping, falling down, and stumbling while trying to murder people. No matter how vicious and bloodthirsty he is, at the end of the day, it's still a guy in a very awkward Halloween costume that's tough to see
Or girl.
out of. But I digress. As mentioned earlier, let me know any and all of your thoughts for a Ghostface brutality in the comments down below, because like I say in all my videos, I truly do read each and every comment, so grab that keyboard and make your voices heard. Because guess what? Stephanie Brownback did not stop replying to tweets. So next up we have Ghosty, who tweeted, "Any hints on the animality? I know you probably can't say, but I'm so excited." And unfortunately, Stephanie Brownback just responded with a gif of Ghostface shaking his head. And just to be sure, I double checked this scene in the movie and there's no hints whatsoever about the animality. However, even so, it's still a fantastic scene where a victim gets killed by a garage door opening. Yeah, that's right. You heard me correctly.
Yes.
If you have not seen the first
So right there, that's the OG. Like, that's gonna happen because Johnny Cage has like that Lambo kill exactly with the door. Like, this is definitely gonna happen.
Go ahead, do yourself a favor and watch it immediately after finishing this video, because it's a classic and honestly, it still stands the test of time and is just an all-around good scary movie. Now that I think about it, that garage door murder would be perfect as a brutality, so I'm changing my prediction. If I could have one wish, I wanted that garage execution to be in the game as a brutality. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I'm not sure how it will make any sense.
There's no way. That's like literally the most famous iconic thing.
I'm sorry about that table. Random thought, but speaking of scary movies, a lot of people want this mask to be one of—
This is what I'm talking about. Like, Ghostface was commercialized way more with Scary Movie than he ever was with Scream. And Scream's amazing. But we all know horror movies stay in their own genre, similar to how like fighting games stay in their own genre. But what Scary Movie did was mainstream Ghostface so much. Like so much.
Ghostface's gear pieces in Mortal Kombat 1, and I definitely agree, and there is hope. Hold your breath, keep your fingers crossed, because we have not seen the 10th gear piece yet. That's right, we've only seen 9 so far, and every character in the game—
which is pretty fire because the classic and the aged one looks really sick, of course, if you already know the OG. The devil one, a lot of people are going to love from like Dead by Daylight. It's so crazy we're getting all these characters like that are also in Dead by Daylight. We need Ash from Evil Dead, and we need Michael Myers already, damn it.
Gets 10 different gear pieces, which means it's possible that maybe that Scary Movie mask could be a gear piece for Ghostface in Mortal Kombat 1, so just keep on hoping. Now finally, for the last topic of today's video, the full Ghostface gameplay trailer. Keep your eyes peeled this week, because I will not be surprised if Ed Boon and NetherRealm drop the full Ghostface gameplay trailer sometime this week. That was a very roundabout way of mentioning what I wanted to say there, but you get my point, right?
This week? I don't know, man. It might be. It's usually the week before. I think next week it'll come out. Because usually, like, when a character, it's like a week before. I think next week it'll come out.
This week,
I don't know. I could be stupid wrong.
Bet there'll be a trailer, a full gameplay trailer for Ghostface's gameplay in Mortal Kombat 1. It's just a theory I have, and unfortunately, despite what my haters say, I'm not partnered with NetherRealm Studios. I don't have any inside men that get information for me, nor am I buddy-buddy with anybody at NetherRealm Studios. So sadly, I don't know for a fact when the Ghostface gameplay trailer is going to drop. But if I was a gambling man, which I'm not, but if I was a gambling man, that I would put money down that full trailer is coming sometime this week. And
damn, I'm gonna say next week, but I would love to be wrong.
That personally has me very excited, because we haven't seen very much for Ghostface, man. They've been drip feeding us his gameplay. So far, we've seen 2 attack strings and 2 special moves, and also a sneak peek at both of his fatalities. Well, actually, one fatality has been shown completely, but the second fatality, we've gotten a sneak preview. Outside of that, there's not been very much Ghostface gameplay to go off of, but thankfully, we do know
there's just not a lot to show again, not really martial arts.
And it's also very different to how NetherRealm has done things in the past.
slashing and going crazy with a slasher aspect.
I don't think any other DLC character has had their gear showcased this early and before their full gameplay trailer. It's just never happened before. So
yeah,
at the very least,
crazy,
the Ghostface trailers have been unique in that regard, but I'm still waiting for the gameplay trailer, the full gameplay trailer. And alright everyone, that's about it for today's video. It's a shorter one than you're probably used to, but that's because there's not a ton of stuff to talk about right now in regard.
There isn't, which is why, like, when I saw maintenance was going down today, I was like, oh shit, maybe like there's something popping off, but nah, there's really not.
To Mortal Kombat 1. But if you haven't already,
but in my opinion, oh, shout out to Underdog again, man. So my opinion, I just wanted to see like what leaks were. So Stephanie is kind of like in there active, like on Twitter, so that's always cool with that. Again, I think that, you know, Scary Movie, whatever like Scary Movie monumental things are in Scary Movie has to be like with this Ghostface release if they get licensing rights to it. I don't know if it's like the Wayne brothers type things, because they have a new Scary Movie coming out, reboot, and I know they announced that. Like, they're really putting Ghostface on the map right now, so there has to be some planned etiquette there, because new Scary Movie release or announced, and then Ghostface coming into Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's always in the ties with mainstream. They're the Call of Duty of fighting games, so they're always coming around, just like with the boys with Call of Duty. They did like new season was coming around, they did this, they did that, some collabs. Like, Call of Duty is always doing crossover recent like culture and just everything going down. And so Mortal Kombat does the same thing. They always go around like some type of recent culture, which is why I'm still shocked that they don't do Michael Myers. But yeah, so with Ghosty, we'll see what happens with that. I'm excited. I know that brutality has to be there with the garage door. That's monumental. The What's Up mask has to be there. Like, if they don't do those two things, they drop the ball heavily. They already dropped the ball with the Homelander voice, so hopefully they don't like. And Homelander's just hated now because he's extremely broken. So let's just hope something great comes around, man. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts, man. Shout out to Underdog with this video. I couldn't really catch on to what was going on with the maintenance or any updates, so it's cool to just see this, man. I just wanted to react to it real quick. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts. Again, I do appreciate y'all, and have a good one. Peace.